Peace and grace over your heart, beloved child of God. You are not here by accident. You are not listening by chance. This is divine timing. The heavens have arranged this very moment. The angels led you here because they have something urgent to say. Something that will shake your spirit awake. Angels say, someone wants to marry you. Yes, they have marriage in their heart. But there is a secret, and this secret will shock your soul. If your spirit is stirring, stay close. There is a word here you cannot miss. Type, I am ready in the comments right now to show your faith. Let the angels see your agreement. Tap like on this video so heaven's message can reach others. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement with the bell on, so you never miss what God is saying. And if this word touches you, give a super thanks to sow into this prophetic word. Listen, this person has been carrying a secret. It is not a secret of harm, it is a secret of love, a secret of desire, a secret that has weighed on their heart in silence. They want to marry you, but they have not had the courage to say it out loud. Not yet. Proverbs 18:22 says, He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. They know you are that good thing. They know God has placed favor over you. But they have battled fears. They have hidden their feelings. They have whispered prayers in the night. They have written your name in their journal. And heaven has heard every word. This secret is not meant to stay hidden forever. The angels say the time is near when it will be revealed. They cannot keep it inside much longer. Their soul is restless. Their spirit is burning with the truth. And that truth is you. Type, reveal it, Lord, in the comments if you feel this word. Tap like as your sign of agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss what God is preparing. Give a super thanks to seal this word in your life. This person has seen your worth. They have watched your heart. They have seen your faith. And it shocked them. They didn't expect to love you this deeply. They didn't expect God to align their heart with yours. But it happened. And now they are holding this truth inside. Their secret is this. They are already planning in their heart. Already imagining a wedding. Already picturing your hand with a ring. Already dreaming of standing with you before God. They are ready in ways they haven't told anyone, but the angels say the delay is ending. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. The time is drawing near. The beauty is about to be revealed. The secret is about to come into the light. Beloved, do not fear. What God has written cannot be erased. What heaven has ordained cannot be stopped. Their secret may shock you, but it will also bless you, because it is a secret of love, a secret of marriage, a secret of forever. Type, I receive this love in the comments to claim it. Tap like to say yes in faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you walk in heaven's timing. Give a super thanks as your act of sealing this revelation. This is not ordinary. This is not coincidence. This is divine alignment. Their secret is proof that heaven is working. They may be silent, but God is speaking. They may hide it from people, but they cannot hide it from you anymore. They have been carrying this truth for so long. Every time they see you, their heart almost bursts. They try to act normal. They try to stay calm. But inside, They are trembling with love, trembling with hope, trembling with the thought of a future with you. The angels say they replay conversations in their mind. Every smile, every glance, every moment shared with you feels like a seed planted in their soul, a seed of marriage, a seed of covenant, a seed of destiny. But here is the shocking part. They have not told anyone the full truth, not even their closest friends, not even their family. This secret has been guarded because it is sacred, because it is tender, because they fear it will be misunderstood. Psalm 91:1 says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." This person has been hiding their love in the secret place, whispering it only to God, asking heaven, "Lord, is it really them? Is this really the one?" And God keeps confirming, through dreams, through visions, through signs they cannot deny. They see your name at random. They hear words that remind them of you. They sense your presence even when you are not around. The secret is no longer safe. It is overflowing. Beloved soul, do you feel this? Type, "I feel it," in the comments if this resonates with your spirit. Tap like to say yes to the unveiling. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you do not miss what God is preparing to reveal. Give a super thanks as your step of faith into this prophetic word. The angels say the reason it will shock your soul is because of how deep it goes. They don't just like you, they don't just admire you, they want covenant, they want forever. They want marriage. They have already seen you as their spouse in their heart. This secret has been heavy on them. It weighs on their mind when they wake up. It follows them through the day. It visits them in their sleep. Sometimes they try to fight it. They try to convince themselves it's just emotion. They try to distract themselves with other things. But heaven does not let them, because what God ordains cannot be ignored. Isaiah 55:11 says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." This love was spoken by heaven. This marriage was written in God's plan. This secret cannot die. It must be revealed. They have even imagined how they would tell you, the words they would use, the setting they would choose, the moment they would finally release what has been locked inside. But fear holds them back. Fear of rejection, fear of timing, fear of change. Yet the angels say fear is losing its grip because love is stronger. 1 John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." Love is driving out their hesitation. Love is pushing them closer to confession. Love is bringing their secret into the light. Type "Love conquers fear" in the comments if you believe this. Tap like as your agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to stay aligned with angelic timing. Give a super thanks if this word is stirring something in your heart. Beloved, hear this clearly. Their secret is not just that they want to marry you. Their secret is how much they already love you in silence, how much they have already committed in their heart, how much they have already prayed about you to God. You may not know the full depth yet, but heaven knows, and heaven says it will soon shock you. They have already whispered your name to God in prayer. They have asked heaven to protect you. to bless you, to prepare you, because they know marriage is not just about desire, it is about destiny. It is about covenant. It is about God's plan. Jeremiah 33:3 says, "Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." They have been calling on God, and God has been answering. The angels are guiding this union. The Spirit is aligning your steps. Their secret is no longer hidden in heaven. It is being delivered to your soul right now. They never planned for this love to overwhelm them. It caught them by surprise. It grew quietly, like roots spreading beneath the soil. And now it is too strong to ignore. The angels say they try to live normally. They try to stay focused on work, on their daily life, on conversations with others. But your presence keeps echoing in their heart. Every time they close their eyes, your image appears. Every time they pray, your name rises. They wonder, "Lord, why do I feel this so deeply?" And heaven whispers, "Because I planted this love in you." They want to marry you. That is the truth. That is the secret. And the shock is how long they've been carrying it without telling you. They've built futures in their mind. They've pictured walking with you hand in hand. They've dreamed of waking up beside you. They've seen children who look like you. They've whispered promises only heaven has heard. Type, "This is my word," in the comments if you feel heaven speaking. Tap like to stand in agreement. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you do not miss this unfolding truth. Give a super thanks as your seed of faith into this prophetic confirmation. Beloved, let me take you deeper. This person is not careless about love. They are cautious. They have been wounded before. They have carried scars from past seasons. That is why they kept this secret. They didn't want to rush. They didn't want to step ahead of God. They didn't want to lose something so holy by mishandling it. But in their caution, they also hid what heaven was stirring. And now the angels say heaven is pressing them. They cannot keep silent forever. What has been whispered in secret must be proclaimed in the open. Luke 12:3 says, "What you have said in the dark will be heard in the daylight, and what you have whispered in the ear in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the roofs." Their private prayers will soon become public confession. Their hidden desire will soon become spoken truth. They have been wrestling with the timing. They keep asking God, "When should I tell them? How should I reveal it? What if I lose them? What if I'm wrong?" But heaven is removing the doubt. The angels are bringing clarity. The Spirit is guiding their steps. And beloved soul, this is why it will shock you. Because when they finally speak, it will not just be, "I love you." It will be, "I want you as my spouse. I want covenant with you. I want marriage with you." They will not come halfway. They will come with fullness. They will come with commitment. They will come with a ring in their heart, even before it rests on your finger. Type, "Marriage is my portion," in the comments to agree with heaven. Tap like to open the door wider. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay aligned with this prophetic timeline. Give a super thanks as your faith offering into this promise. Now listen carefully. The angels say this secret has been tested. The enemy tried to confuse them, tried to send distractions, tried to make them doubt their own feelings, tried to lure them away from the path. But God has been guarding their heart. God has been blocking the wrong connections. God has been reminding them, this one is chosen.
That is why they could
not move on. That is why they could not settle for less. That is why their heart keeps circling back to you, because heaven marked you, because their spirit recognizes your spirit. Because what is written in eternity cannot be undone in time. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." This is not just about love. This is about partnership, about destiny, about lifting each other up when the world tries to tear you down. That is the covenant they secretly long for with you. They imagine holding you when you're weary. They imagine praying with you when life feels heavy. They imagine celebrating victories together. They imagine facing storms together, knowing you will not let go of one another's hand. This is their secret. A marriage not built on fleeting feelings, but on divine design. Beloved, let this sink in. This person has been chosen for you, and you have been chosen for them. Their secret is only proof of how serious heaven is about this union. Type, "I am chosen for covenant" in the comments to declare your place in this word. Tap like to affirm your agreement. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to walk in step with heaven's revelations. Give a super thanks to anchor yourself in faith. The angels say soon, very soon, the silence will break. Their voice will tremble. Their heart will race, but their words will flow like truth, carried on the wind of heaven. And you will hear what your soul already knows. They want to marry you, and their secret will no longer be a secret. It will be your confirmation. They whisper your name when no one is listening. They say it quietly in prayer. They speak it into the stillness of the night. And heaven records every word. Beloved, this is not just affection. It is intercession. It is longing turned into prayer. It is desire purified by fire. The angels say they have asked God to prepare them. Make me worthy, Lord. Make me strong. Make me ready for the covenant I am asking for. They are not rushing into marriage blindly. They are asking heaven to shape them first, to cleanse them of fear, to build them with wisdom, to fill them with love that looks like Christ's love. Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." This is the model of love they are seeking. This is the depth of commitment they secretly hold for you. But here is what will shock you. They already see you as theirs. Not in a way of control, not in a way of ownership, but in a way of covenant. In their spirit, they have already bound themselves to you. They already wake up and imagine you there. They already plan their future, with you included. They already make choices with you in mind. That is why their secret is heavy, because it is not casual. It is eternal. Type, "This covenant is mine," in the comments if you feel the weight of this word. Tap like to declare your agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay in tune with every divine whisper. Give a super thanks to honor what heaven is confirming in your life. The angels say their secret prayers have included details. They have prayed for your health, for your peace, for your protection. They have asked God to guard your heart from heartbreak. They have asked God to open doors for you, to bless your steps, to remove obstacles from your path. Even before they could claim you, they covered you. Even before they revealed their love, they fought for you in prayer. Even before you knew the full truth, you were being lifted up before the throne of heaven by someone who loves you deeply. Romans 8:26 says, "The Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes for us through wordless groans." Sometimes they don't even have words. They just sigh. They just weep quietly. They just sit before God and let their soul cry out for you. And heaven translates it, heaven carries it, heaven seals it. Beloved, you are not unloved, you are not unseen. Someone is praying for you right now. Someone is secretly carrying you in their heart. Someone wants to marry you and has been wrestling with how to finally reveal it. Type "I am covered in love" in the comments to claim this prayer covering. Tap like if you feel the Spirit confirming it in your soul. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss what heaven is unfolding. Give a super thanks if this prophetic word feels like yours. The angels say this person has been waiting for the right moment. They want the timing to be holy. They want the setting to feel ordained. They don't want to stumble into it. They want it to feel like God Himself opened the door. That is why you've noticed delays. That is why you felt the tension. It is not rejection. It is preparation. It is alignment. It is heaven's timing weaving everything together. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." Their silence is not the end. It is the build-up before revelation. It is the pause before breakthrough. It is the waiting room before the vow. And beloved soul, the angels say heaven is working behind the scenes. You may not see the full picture yet, but every day something shifts. Every day they grow braver. Every day their secret weighs heavier, until the day comes when they cannot hold it anymore, and it will shock you, because it will be marriage they reveal. Not just love, not just interest, but covenant. Type "The wait is worth it" in the comments if you believe this. Tap like to lift your agreement into the atmosphere. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay connected to these angelic updates. Give a super thanks as your act of faith for this marriage promise. Beloved, heaven is saying to you now, this love is not random. This marriage is not chance. This secret is not weakness. It is prophecy. It is destiny. It is divine orchestration. They tried to bury it. They told themselves to forget. They told themselves it was too much, too risky, too impossible. But the angels say heaven did not let them. Every time they tried to move on, something pulled them back. Every time they tried to distract themselves, your face returned. Every time they told themselves no, their soul whispered yes. Because love written by God cannot be erased by fear. This secret has become a fire inside them, a flame that will not go out. Jeremiah 29 says, "His word is in my heart like a fire shut up in my bones. I am weary of holding it in. Indeed, I cannot." That is what this feels like for them. A fire that grows hotter with every passing day. A secret that presses heavier with every prayer. They cannot keep it forever. Beloved soul, the angels want you to know the waiting has not been wasted. While they kept the secret, God was shaping them. While they stayed silent, God was preparing their voice. While they held back, heaven was building courage. And soon, that courage will break forth. Type The fire will be revealed in the comments if you feel this stirring. Tap like as your prophetic agreement. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss these urgent heavenly words. Give a super thanks to confirm this word in your spirit. They have battled thoughts of unworthiness. They've wondered if you would accept them, if you would see them as enough, if you would welcome what they have to offer. The enemy whispers, they will reject you. But heaven counters, this is your covenant. They have wrestled at night with tears, tears you never saw, tears God counted. Psalm 56:8 says, you keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book. Heaven has not ignored their weeping. Heaven has recorded every sigh. Heaven has strengthened their heart through every weakness. And here is the truth, beloved. They are closer now than ever before, closer to confession, closer to revelation, closer to speaking what they have hidden for so long. The angels say the shock will not be in their words. The shock will be in their certainty, in their conviction, in the way they speak, as if heaven itself is backing them. Because heaven is. Beloved, this is not ordinary attraction. This is covenant love. This is marriage preparation. This is destiny alignment. Their secret is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to build you, to affirm you, to lift you, to seal you in divine promise. Type, this covenant is sealed in the comments to declare it. Tap like as your yes to heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to remain aligned with every angelic whisper. Give a super thanks if this prophetic fire is igniting in your heart. The angels also reveal this. Their secret prayers have been guarded by warfare. The enemy has tried to choke their voice, to bring fear into their spirit, to confuse their mind. But every time the enemy rose, angels surrounded them. You may not have seen it, but they have been shielded. That is why their love did not die. That is why their desire for marriage did not fade. Because heaven itself has been protecting this union. Daniel 10:12-13 reminds us of angelic warfare. Do not be afraid. Since the first day that you set your mind to gain understanding and to humble yourself before God, your words were heard, and I have come in response to them. But the prince of the Persian kingdom resisted me 21 days. Their prayers have been fought over, but the angels prevailed. The message was delivered. The confirmation is clear. This is why their secret feels heavy, because it carries eternal weight. It carries destiny. It carries a divine covenant that no power of darkness can undo. Beloved soul, heaven wants you to prepare your heart. Don't dismiss the signs. Don't ignore the nudges. Don't silence the spirit when he whispers, this is it. You will feel peace when the revelation comes. Peace that surpasses understanding. Peace that confirms what your spirit already knew. Type peace confirms it in the comments if you receive this. Tap like if you are ready for clarity. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you walk step by step with heaven. Give a super thanks to mark this word as yours in faith. Their secret has been love all along. Love that grew in silence. Love that matured in prayer. Love that survived storms. Love that defied distraction. Love that has now ripened into readiness for marriage. And soon, beloved, soon, it will no longer be hidden. It will no longer be a whisper. It will no longer be silent. It will become words you will hear. It will become truth you will see. It will become covenant you will hold. Beloved, the angels are revealing more. This secret will not stay buried much longer. It is already slipping out in their eyes, in their tone, in the way they look at you longer than they mean to, in the way their voice softens when they speak your name, in the way they ask small questions about your future, as if testing the waters. Their secret is spilling in subtle ways. They don't even realize it. But heaven is letting it happen, because God is preparing you to notice, to feel it, to discern it, to be ready when the full truth comes. Type, "I am discerning" in the comments if you are ready to see the signs. Tap like as your faith responds. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you are not left out of what heaven is saying. Give a super thanks to stand in covenant with this word. The angels say one of the signs will be their sudden boldness, a shift in the way they approach you. They may surprise you with honesty. They may ask questions about marriage, about commitment, about your values, about your heart, because they are secretly measuring how aligned you are. They want confirmation that what they feel is not one-sided. Another sign will be dreams. You may start dreaming of them, or they may confess dreams they've had of you, dreams that feel more real than reality, dreams that leave them trembling in the morning. Joel 2:28 says, "Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your old men will dream dreams, your young men will see visions." These dreams are prophetic. They are heavenly hints of what is coming. Another sign will be interruptions, plans that shift suddenly, moments where paths cross unexpectedly, encounters that feel too divine to be coincidence. This is heaven weaving threads. This is the Spirit aligning time. This is God preparing the moment for their secret to be spoken. Beloved, you will feel it before it happens. Your spirit will start to sense urgency. You will feel pulled. You will feel stirred. Because heaven does nothing without revealing it to his prophets first. Amos 3:7 says, "Surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants the prophets." And beloved, you are being prepared as well. Type, "I am prepared" in the comments to align with heaven. Tap like if you know this message is for you. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you continue walking in clarity. Give a super thanks as your prophetic step into this marriage word. The angels say the shock will come not only from what they confess, but from how long they have loved you silently, from how deeply they have prayed, from how much they have been waiting for the right time. You will hear them say, "I've loved you longer than you knew. I've wanted this before I had the courage to admit it. I've prayed for this in secret and God confirmed it in my soul." Their secret is not light. It is weighty. It is covenant heavy. It carries God's fingerprints. It carries the fragrance of heaven's plan. And when you hear it, your soul will recognize it, because your spirit has been sensing it already. They will not come to you confused. They will not come to you halfway. They will not come to you guessing. They will come certain. They will come ready. They will come with words that feel like prophecy. Beloved, heaven says, prepare your heart. Do not let fear choke this moment. Do not let doubt silence your faith. You have prayed for love. You have asked for covenant. You have cried for confirmation. This is it. This is the unfolding. This is the divine orchestration of God's hand. Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Your delight has not been wasted. Your faith has not been ignored. Your waiting has not been in vain. The desires of your heart are being revealed through their secret, and soon that secret will be spoken. Type, "I am ready for covenant," in the comments to seal this word. Tap like to lift your agreement to heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay aligned with this divine flow. Give a super thanks to anchor this marriage promise over your life. Beloved, the angels are smiling over you right now, because what you thought was hidden is already being revealed. What you thought was delayed is already in motion. What you thought was silence is already turning into confession. This person wants to marry you. That is the truth. That is the secret. And soon, beloved, your soul will hear it in their own voice. Heaven has confirmed it. The angels have spoken it. Now your spirit must prepare to receive it. Beloved soul, the angels are not done speaking. They are peeling back more layers of this hidden truth, because the secret is deeper than you think. This person has not only been hiding their love, they have been hiding their intentions. They have been hiding their marriage dreams. They have even been hiding conversations they've had with God about you. Yes, beloved, they have talked to God about you more times than you can imagine. They have asked, "Lord, is this really the one?" They have prayed, "Father, give me courage when the time comes." They have whispered, "Prepare their heart for me." Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way." Their steps are being ordered. Every hidden prayer is being aligned with your journey. Every whispered plea is weaving into the fabric of your destiny. Type, "My steps are ordered," in the comments if you claim this word. Tap like if you believe heaven is guiding this path. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to stay in sync with angelic truth. Give a super thanks to confirm this in faith. The angels say this person has faced warfare because of this secret. The enemy, knows what this marriage represents. It is not just about love. It is about legacy. It is about destiny. It is about breaking generational curses. It is about building something unshakable. That is why they've been under attack. That is why they've been battling fear. That is why they've been tempted to walk away. But heaven has not allowed it. The angels have fought on their behalf. The Spirit has whispered encouragement. God himself has sustained them. Isaiah 41:10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This is the word over their life. This is the reason their secret still lives. This is the reason you are hearing this message today. Beloved, let me tell you something shocking. Their family does not know the full truth either. They may have hinted, they may have spoken your name lightly, but they have not revealed the depth, because the secret is too precious, too sacred, too fragile to expose before God says it's time. Soon, though, they will not be able to hold it in. Their family will begin to notice the glow on their face, the joy in their step, the peace in their spirit. They will see the shift. They will sense the weight of covenant, and some will resist. because not everyone can understand heaven's plan. Some may doubt, some may question, some may even speak against it. But beloved, remember this. Romans 8:31 says, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" Their doubts cannot cancel heaven's decision. Their questions cannot erase God's writing. Their resistance cannot block divine timing. Type "God is for us" in the comments to seal this. Tap like as your declaration of faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay strong in this journey. Give a super thanks to sow into this victory. The angels say, when the confession comes, you will feel heaven's peace. Not confusion, not chaos, not pressure, but peace. Because peace is the sign of God's presence. Colossians 3:15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace." That peace will wash over you. It will confirm the truth. It will silence the doubts. It will anchor your heart. And, beloved, prepare yourself, because when they speak, it will not be weak. It will not be hesitant. It will not be casual. It will come like a river breaking free. It will pour out with tears, with conviction, with urgency, because they have been holding it for so long. They will say, "I cannot hide this anymore. I want to marry you. I want covenant with you. I want forever with you." And beloved, your soul will recognize that this was the secret heaven had been preparing you for all along. Type "forever is mine" in the comments if you receive this. Tap like to activate your faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you do not miss what comes next. Give a super thanks to anchor yourself in this prophetic promise. The angels say you must stay in prayer, because prayer keeps your heart soft. Prayer keeps your spirit sensitive. Prayer keeps you aligned with heaven's rhythm. This revelation is not far away. It is close. It is near. It is coming. Beloved soul, the angels are still speaking. They want you to see the hidden conversations, the words spoken in the quiet places, the prayers whispered when no one else could hear. This person has said things to God that they could never yet say to you. They have confessed their love in the secret place. They have cried out, "Lord, I cannot carry this alone." They have admitted, "This love is too big for me to hide." They have pleaded, "Show me when to speak, show me how to move." Psalm 62:8 says, "Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge." They have been pouring out their heart to God, every detail, every fear, every longing, every vision of marriage they hold in secret. And beloved, the angels say heaven has not been silent. God has been answering them, not always with words, sometimes with peace, sometimes with dreams, sometimes with signs that repeat over and over until they cannot deny it. Type "God is answering" in the comments if you believe this. Tap like to align yourself with these heavenly truths. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss when heaven speaks. Give a super thanks to honor what the Spirit is confirming over your life. The angels say one of their prayers was this: "Lord, prepare their heart too. Don't let me speak before they are ready. Don't let me confess before they can receive it. Make us both ready for this covenant." This is why heaven has been preparing you as well. You thought the waiting was delay, but it was preparation. You thought the silence was rejection, but it was protection. God has been aligning you both, molding your hearts to fit together like pieces of one divine design. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. And beloved, the time is ripening. The beauty is unfolding. The secret is pressing at the edge of their lips. The angels also reveal this. When they speak, there will be signs in your spirit, a holy stillness, a sacred peace, an inner knowing that this is not ordinary, that these words carry the weight of heaven. It will shock your soul, because you will realize they have loved you longer than you knew. They have wanted marriage with you longer than you guessed. They have carried you in prayer more than you ever imagined. Beloved, prepare, because the angels say there will be no mistaking it. You will know, you will feel it. Your soul will resonate with the truth. Type, "My soul will know," in the comments to claim this confirmation. Tap like as your agreement with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay aligned with this unfolding. Give a super thanks if this word is piercing your heart with clarity. Now hear this. They are also praying about courage, because fear has held them back. Fear of rejection, fear of ruining what they already have with you, fear of speaking too soon, fear of losing you if they reveal too much. But heaven is sending angels of boldness. The Spirit is filling them with strength. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." That power is rising in them. That love is driving out fear. That sound mind is silencing confusion. Soon, beloved, the balance will tip. The fear will lose. The courage will win. And the secret will be revealed. When that moment comes, you will remember these words. You will remember that heaven told you in advance. You will remember that the angels prepared you. And you will know this is not just their plan. This is God's plan. Type, "This is God's plan" in the comments if you receive it. Tap like as your act of agreement. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to stay aligned with this prophetic flow. Give a super thanks as your offering of faith for this promise. Beloved, the angels want you to breathe this truth in. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not unloved. Someone is carrying you in their heart. Someone is covering you in prayer. Someone is hiding a secret of marriage that heaven will soon uncover. And when it comes, it will not just shock you. It will heal you. It will confirm you. It will show you that God has been listening all along. The heavens say this: their secret will not stay silent much longer, because God Himself is arranging divine opportunities, moments when the words will rise up in them, moments when the atmosphere will feel heavy with truth, moments when they cannot resist speaking anymore. They may try to hold it in, but heaven will stir circumstances. You will find yourselves alone together. The conversation will shift, and suddenly their heart will spill, not rehearsed, not planned, but raw, real, overflowing. Type "overflow" in the comments if you are ready for their heart to pour out. Tap like if you feel heaven preparing you. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss these divine timings. Give a super thanks as your act of faith into this word. The angels say watch for interruptions, plans that fall apart, moments that seem inconvenient. But in truth, they are God's setups, because heaven knows when the moment is right. Heaven knows when the soil of your heart is ready. Heaven knows when their courage is ripe. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Their steps are being directed. Even their delays are ordered. Even their hesitations are purposeful. Because the confession must happen at the perfect time. Beloved, another way their secret will come out is through slips. Little words they don't mean to say. Phrases that reveal more than they intended. Questions about your future. Mentions of us. Whispers of forever. Their tongue will betray their secret. Because the heart speaks, even when the mouth tries to hide. Matthew 12:34 says, "For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of, and their heart is full of you, full of covenant, full of marriage." Type, "Their heart is full" in the comments if you feel this confirmation. Tap like as your yes to heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you remain in step with these angelic truths. Give a super thanks to seal this word over your life. The angels say you will also notice their behavior shifting. Protectiveness rising. Gentleness increasing. Questions becoming deeper. They will begin to show their love before they ever say it. Their actions will speak louder than their words. And you will feel it. You will know. You will sense the truth pressing through. They may ask about your dreams, your hopes, your thoughts about marriage, not to waste time, but to align, to confirm what heaven has already shown them, to make sure they are not stepping outside of God's order. Beloved, when this happens, peace will be your sign. Not fear, not confusion, not anxiety, but peace. A stillness in your soul that says, "This is right." Philippians 4:7 declares, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." That peace will guard you. That peace will confirm the secret as truth. That peace will hold you steady when emotions rise. And when the words finally come, beloved, you will feel heaven's weight on them. They will say something like, "I've been holding this for so long. I want to marry you. I see you as my covenant. I see you as my forever." Their voice may tremble, tears may fall, but their conviction will be clear, because they are not just speaking desire, they are speaking destiny. They are speaking what God wrote. Type, "Destiny will speak" in the comments if you believe this. Tap like to agree with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you hear the rest of this unfolding. Give a super thanks as your offering of faith for this promise. Beloved, prepare your own heart. Because when their secret is revealed, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel surprised. You may even feel unworthy of such love. But heaven wants you to know, this is not random. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is God's orchestration, God's covenant, God's timing. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And the angels say the time is almost here. The secret will not remain hidden. The love will not remain silent. The marriage desire will not remain unspoken. It will come. It will shock you. And it will bless you. This love is not ordinary. This proposal in their heart is not casual. It is a covenant being birthed. And covenants require preparation. The angels say you have also been in a season of shaping. You thought it was delay. but it was training. You thought it was silence, but it was refinement. God was building in you the strength to carry this kind of love. He was softening your heart where it was hardened. He was teaching you to discern peace from counterfeit. Peter 5:10 says, "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm and steadfast. You are stronger now than before. You are wiser now than before. You are more prepared now than before." That is why this revelation is coming soon. Type, "I am prepared," in the comments if this resonates. Tap like as your sign of readiness. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss heaven's confirmations. Give a super thanks to seal this word in faith. The angels say your heart will recognize the truth. Even before your mind processes it, even before your emotions settle, your soul will whisper, "This is it." You will feel a peace so deep it silences every doubt. You will feel a knowing that no one can take away. You will feel the presence of God wrapping around you as if heaven itself is saying, "Yes." This is how you will know the secret is from Him. Not confusion, not fear, not pressure, but peace. Peace like a river. Peace that floods your soul. Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." That peace will be your sign. That peace will anchor you. That peace will protect you from every lie of the enemy. Beloved, prepare your responses, because when they reveal their secret, your words will matter. Your posture will matter. Your spirit will matter. Heaven says, respond with grace, respond with patience, respond with prayer, because this moment is holy. This confession is sacred. They are not coming to you lightly. They are not revealing this casually. They are opening their soul. They are handing you the deepest part of themselves. And heaven says, handle it gently. Type, "I will handle it with grace," in the comments too. Affirm this. Tap like if you feel the weight of this moment. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so your heart stays guided by these truths. Give a super thanks to honor what heaven is preparing. The angels also say this. When the secret is revealed, the enemy will try to bring confusion. He will try to whisper, "This is too much." He will try to stir fear. What if it's not real? He will try to plant doubt. What if they change their mind? But remember, beloved, what God ordains cannot be undone. What heaven writes cannot be erased. What is sealed by covenant cannot be stolen. Isaiah 14:27 says, "For the Lord Almighty has purposed, and who can thwart him? His hand is stretched out, and who can turn it back?" The answer is no one. Not fear, not doubt, not people, not the enemy. This is heaven's plan. This is God's will. Beloved, you are stepping into a divine story. A love that was hidden but never forgotten. A marriage that was whispered in prayer before it was spoken aloud. A covenant that has been forming in heaven while you were waiting on earth. Type, "This is heaven's plan," in the comments to declare it. Tap like if your spirit agrees. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to continue receiving angelic confirmations. Give a super thanks to stand in covenant with this word. The angels say God is already weaving your future together. Even before they confess, threads are being tied. Doors are opening that will support your union. Opportunities are aligning that will strengthen your foundation. Resources are being released to bless your future together. You may not see it all now, but heaven is building. Heaven is preparing. Heaven is setting the stage. Jeremiah 1:12 says, I am watching to see that my word is fulfilled. God himself is watching over this covenant. Every detail, every step, every conversation, every moment. He is making sure nothing is wasted, nothing is broken, nothing is lost. And beloved, when the secret is revealed, you will realize it was not just their secret, it was heaven's secret too, a holy plan unfolding in perfect time. Type, Heaven's secret is mine, in the comments if you receive this. Tap like as your agreement. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you walk fully in this unfolding. Give a super thanks to confirm your faith in this prophetic truth. Someone wants to marry you. That is the truth. They have been carrying this love in silence. They have been praying about you in secret. They have been hiding the depth of their desire. And soon, it will no longer be hidden. It will shock your soul. Because it is deeper than admiration. It is greater than affection. It is covenant. It is destiny. It is marriage ordained by God. Psalm 84:11 says, For the Lord, God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless. This marriage is not being withheld. It is being prepared. It is being revealed. It is being released in divine timing. Beloved, do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not let the enemy steal your peace. Heaven has already written this union. The angels are already guiding it. God himself is watching over it. Soon their secret will be spoken aloud. Soon their silence will break. Soon you will hear words that confirm everything your spirit already knew. And when it comes, peace will flood you. Love will cover you. Heaven will rejoice over you. Type I receive this covenant in the comments to seal this word. Tap like to release your agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss the next prophetic revelation. Give a super thanks to sow into this word and claim it by faith. Beloved, the angels declare, this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a covenant. This is the unveiling of love hidden in secret. This is the fulfillment of God's promise. The secret is love. The secret is marriage. The secret is destiny, and it belongs to you. Amen.